God says in the Bible, Jeremiah 29:13, you will seek me and you will find me when you seek me with all your heart. You see, a lot of people, they're seeking God and they're not finding him. Why? Because they're not seeking God with all their hearts. They seek him superficially, dishonestly. They're far away from God. Their concern is more about them and their benefits and their interests, and they put God on the back burner, and then they think they're seeking them with all their heart. But God says, you're only going to find me when you seek me with all your heart. So you will seek me and you will find me when you will seek me with all your heart. And so if you're not finding God, it's because you're not seeking him with all your heart. And so how do we seek God with all our heart? Well, let's go to the Bible, John 14:6. When Jesus says, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life, and no one gets to the Father except through me. And so there's something in there that actually leads to the Father. I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. No one gets to the Father except through me. Let's look into it. When Jesus says, I am the way to the Father. So we have to walk, we have to live in the ways of Christ if we are going to get to the Father. And by doing so, you are telling God, I'm seeking you with all my heart. And God says, seek me and you will find me when you seek me with all your heart. And so we have to walk in the ways of Christ. We have to walk in the steps of Christ. We have to stop walking in our own ways. We have to stop walking in the ways of this world. We have to stop walking in dishonesty, in lies, in deceit, in selfish ambitions. And we've got to stop. Jesus was not about that. Take example of Jesus. Read the story of Jesus. And when you read the story of Jesus, you will know the ways of Jesus. And when you start walking in the ways of Jesus, now you are telling God, I'm seeking you with all my heart. So now God will be found by you. Then Jesus says, I am the truth. And so unless you're walking in the truth of Jesus, no other truth, no other fake truth will lead to the path of God. And so unless you're walking in the truth of Jesus, you're telling God, only when you're walking in the truth of Jesus are you telling God, I'm seeking you with all my heart. And then when you do that, God will be found by you. So how do we walk in the truth of Jesus? Let go of all the fakeness, the falseness out there. Again, look at the examples of Jesus. Read about the life of Jesus and you will see the truth of Jesus. Jesus' truth was about love, about peace, about humility, about forgiveness, and so on and so forth. But a lot of people out there are about conditional love. It's a false peace. It's I don't want to humble myself. It's weak for me to humble myself. I don't want to forgive. They've done something, I'm going to hold a grudge against them. And these are not walking in the truth of Jesus. And so if you're not walking in the truth of Jesus and you're telling God, I'm not seeking you with all my heart, and so you won't find God. For he says, you will seek me and you will find me when you seek me with all your heart. And only when you're walking in the ways and in the truth of Jesus are you seeking God with all your heart. And then Jesus says, I am the life. No one gets to the Father except through me. In other words, we've got to walk in the life of Jesus if we are going to get to God the Father. So the life of Jesus needs to be in us and we need to be in Jesus. You see, when we're living in sin, whether it's about sexual immorality or getting drunk or drugs or low self-control or judgment or criticism or all these things, all these things are sins, and these things that are not of God. Sin brings death to your soul. But Jesus says, I am the life. So there's something in there. Obviously, you got to get rid of the sins. You've got to get rid of the things that bring death to your soul so you can resurrect in life. Jesus says, I am the life. So once you let go of these things and you start walking in life, in spirit, in truth with Jesus, now you can get to the Father. Now you are telling God, I'm seeking you with all my heart. And God says, you will seek me and you will find me when you seek me with all your heart. And so when you start walking in the ways of Jesus, when you start walking in the truth of Jesus, when you start walking in the life of Jesus, you are telling God, God, I'm seeking you with all my heart. And God says, you will be found by, you will find me. Well, he says, you will seek me and you will find me when you seek me with all your heart. And so when you start walking in the ways of Christ, now you are telling God, God, I'm seeking you with all my heart. And so God will be found by you.